really useful to me. It was two pictures of a table with an Aadhaar card on there. An Aadhaar card is basically an Indian identity card. Both the front and the back got taken a picture of, which revealed the scammer's name, social security number or Aadhaar number, and his address. I also found something in his email about a back to school order for an HP laptop, which showed me his telephone number and email as well. I was also interested to see where the scammers were from. Usually they are based in India and specifically in Kolkata, but when we look up the IP address that is attached to the system, we can see that the scammer is located in Haryana. To get a closer indication, I decided to run a GPS scan, a reverse proxy on the scammer's network, and those coordinates take us to the very north of New Delhi, which is about 50 kilometers away from Gurugram, Haryana. Since the scammer was using a laptop, I could get all of the Wi-Fi access points around him. Not only could I see the scammer's location from his Wi-Fi access points, I could also see the configuration of the network that he was currently using. The funny thing is, the network's name was the full name of the boss of this operation, Kedarnath. I started looking for him on Facebook with his name and the city that he lives in, and there was only one guy with that information, and the face on Facebook matched up with that from his webcam. Now, let's call Kedarnath and see what he thinks of his webcam being my background of my virtual machine. Just for some context here, it is a few weeks later now because the scammers are in Delhi and the police there have been cleaning up the city of scammers, which you might have seen on Twitter. They switched to Microsoft pop-up scam now, and I have not seen Kedarnath in the call center anymore. I've been watching that for 3 days and he hasn't shown up, so I have decided not to confront Kedarnath, but this guy, you saw him in the intro. Yeah, he's one of the agents there, and I'm gonna show him his face, and then I also have his file over here. It's a simple program I got. It's kind of similar to one I used before. That has some personal information on him. He opened his Facebook so I could see some of his personal information. So I'm gonna scare him with his face and then with some of his personal info. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. It's not Kedarnath unfortunately, but this should do.
DFO09B.
Okay, sure, I got that. And can you tell me your good name? What is your full name?
It's James Boiler. Boiler.
Okay, sure. So I have checked everything for you, and it seems like it's a breach on your network, which means it's an attempt of hacking which has taken place. So, sir, first of all, and now the very first thing I want you to do is go ahead and turn off your all the devices except this computer, which has an alert on it. You don't have to turn off this computer. All right, sir. So, as I can see here, the hacker is continuously trying to attack on your identity and device.